Good morning to you all. We wish you IPA wishes, all the students, well wishers, all of our IPA community, all the students, commerce and management students, wish you a very happy new year. Prosperous prospects for our students community. We are taking up this opportunity at this starting of the year. How do we plan it out? How do we shape our career? That's very, very important. If you take a proper precautions, proper steps, reaching our goal, reaching our target, it's not very long. You can hope in this year only you should have to reach your goals and not only enjoy with your career prospects, enjoy financially, enjoy a good life, good status. I wish you all the best. Now, shape your career in accounts and finance. How do we shape? What is the important? When we give any ad, actually, now we have given an ad that American-based company, they wanted accounts and finance people. They spoke to me, it is not a one-day job, it is in the future also. They are now after the candidate, he said that, yes, IPA course, you teach them all basic accounting, balance sheets, GST, everything is fine. Apart from that, we also need now, what are the skills? What are the main skills about the computer skills? They call it as a, because if accountant is there, he has to, on the computer, on the laptop, you should know that how to take out the document, how to print, how to feed the information, how to send the mails. It's not throughout the worldwide because the how they correspond, and then immediately I want any sales statement or income statement, P&L account, all these. I need to have the reports immediately. That's the reason now how they are done. Excel software, MS Office, MS Word, internet mails and all, forwarding the mails, sending the mails, drafting the mails. All these things have become like a very important as an account. I'm not asking you for a photocopy, I mean Photoshop or you talk about any other softwares. No, this is the thing. Everybody starting with A to Z, everybody should know. We used to do, because as an accountant, when we were working in companies, we used to make the statements. When they wanted like expenses reports, I used to draw the columns. I used to draw the columns, all that this thing in a perfect way. It is MISRA, board of directors they wanted. We used to give them that. Make out that is it. Now that is not done on the handwritten. They wanted it on a computer. It's a statement because it will stay in the computer for years together. It is easy to store in the computer also. That's the reason. How do we make out? Is now they call it as Excel software, you know, and now the PPT presentation, they call it. These are all the things for a management or a managers. They have been trained in those things and they are also learning. Because when I have also seen, because when I went to universities, the professors, they will be having the laptop and then the printer. Immediately when they go that any information, immediately they will take it out, immediately they give the printout, immediately they feed it into. If you go to any top manager, managing director, you'll be having it, isn't it? Now the accountant is also, we should know all these skills. Whenever any, because when I gave I sent the communication to all my students, then they say that immediately, sir, I'm sending my resume. Before you sending the resume, what I'm trying to say, whatever is mentioned in the advertisement, whatever they have asked for in the advertisement, do we match for that? Otherwise, employer, what he wants. He told me specifically, I want these are all the candidates with these requirements. When they go through the biodata, no, he's not matching my requirements. They'll keep it aside. Do you want it to happen? Because I'm a trainer, I want all my students to be appointed. Please follow our videos. I told you in case of the interview, mock interviews also, we are conducting it. Please watch those videos also, the tips. Now, I'm also, because these are sort of a jobs are now continuously in the future also, they are, they are coming out. That's not a recruitment is always there. Don't be in a hurry. Now your hurriness is your eagerness. You have to improve your speed in learning the skills. If we have I'll tell you, I wanted to, is only a sort of a motivational video for you to keep you updated. What do we have to, because I am like a driver for you. I want to have all my students equipped with all the skills, face the future, face the interview. Do you know what is why I'm telling? I'll give you one example. I don't want to make a mention. He was India's top company director. Before joining that company, he had an experience. A gentleman who is close to us, and okay, you find it. So his experience, he was failing in that interview because as for a big, management, senior management position, he wanted to join that company. He was rejected twice. Third time, he said that I have to somehow join the took it as a challenge. What he has done, what he has done when he was waiting for that advertisement for the vacancy, immediately when they advertised, he has gone through what they wanted, which area they wanted the person to work for. They have so many divisions. In that division, what is the product? What they are looking? Then he got the clue. They want the person who can handle this division pertains to which product. That's Then he made his 1 2 months. He left all his food, everything outside works. He used to go to office and then he used to go to library, sit there and study for that A to Z. He got the confidence. Whatever they asked for the product, he said, now I'm equipped with that. He faced that interview with so much of confidence. He was there like to fight in a war, like, okay, whatever it comes, like, is what you want. I'm there to answer. Yeah, he impressed the interview board, he got the job. That has to be there. When we give any advertisement, either something, go through that what they're asking. Okay? So that's the reason you need to have that spirit. Why I'm taking this video to say I want to have because so many companies are there, so many is not only now in India, foreign, everywhere accounts, everybody is saying that jobs are in accounts and finance. Do you know the importance of accounts and finance? I wanted to tell you the importance of accounts and finance. One group of companies, they wanted to make their family members who were all engineers. They wanted them to, they have a businesses, they wanted to make them as the directors in their businesses. They called me. They need to have certain financial inputs, to read the balance sheet, what is to run the management. They want to have accounting knowledge and finance knowledge. Please train them. I took them up. I trained them. That's the importance, like a top management. There was one person, I don't want to make a name, it's from Hyderabad only, very senior most person. When we started in 93, it was in 95, he came to me. He's a businessman. He had a big, one motor vehicle showroom. At that time, I'm talking about 95. He was spending some 70 lakhs of rupees, investing in the business, meant to say that way is now it goes in so many crores. Why he came to me, sir? I am an engineer. I have invested the money. I don't know about the accounts. I put one senior most, one chartered accountant. I mean, like a part time. He comes and make the statements and goes. He's submitting the information to the bank loan purposes. But what he's doing, I don't know. But the bankers are gone asking me more information. Others also, and then I'm finding it very difficult to understand these things. Think I should know accounts like I am blank in accounts. What he says also I'm not able to understand. He said, yes, sir, definitely it will help. Our courts will help you. He joined our course. He came for a month. After that, he called me. Now I am sitting and checking up the vouchers and other expenses, things, I am looking into that. He was happy. That is the importance of that, accounts and finance. So now the businesses have grown. Once upon a time, small businesses, they were all the people, Hyderabad, if you say, they were only industrial areas. You call it as the Balanagar industrial area, Challapalli industrial area, Katedan industrial area. That's all the factories. Nobody was going out of Hyderabad to foreign countries. That is a dream. Nobody was talking about it. At that time, we were not having cell phones. Nobody at home was having any landline phone. To get a landline phone, it was taking 10, almost 20 years to get the landline phone. No phone communication, buses very rarely run. We used to work in those situations. There was nothing to tell. So now what I'm trying to say, you don't have to work only in look for a job in Hyderabad. Now you can look in outside of Hyderabad. You can go to foreign countries. You can go to. So now the technological growth, technology has developed. I used to do the accounts manually. When I used to write the books of accounts. I used to maintain in the posting, then trial balance, won't tally, and then I have to go on, all these things to make the so much of work. Now that's all replaced with your computer software, accounting software. That's the reason now everything has become easy. But easy mean to say there are certain systems developed by. That's the reason now. The thing is that you don't have to write it down. If I have to have it at that time, they were using the typewriter. Now, no typewriter. It's only the computer. You can do the typing also. Do you know that actually in our times, there were any person who joins for a BCom course, immediately they were going to typewriting institute to learn the typing, to learn the shorthand. Mean to say, accounts, if you become any accounts job, you should also know typing and shorthand so that they'll get the job, good job opportunities. Like in the same way, we are now, it's all replaced with your computer as an accounting you should know accounting, GST, taxation, all these things. So this way, you will come to know all these things. Accounting part of it is a compulsory, you should know. Nowadays, chartered accountants also, they have taxation, everything. But these presenting the information format, so they too need to have a staff who will take care of all these things, to present it like all the softwares, like a Excel or a Microsoft, MS Office, MS Word, presentations. All these things are skills. And the sending, report. This is a mailing, group mailing. At a time you can send to, and then so in the computer part of it, isn't it? Is now your tally is there. Tally ERP software is a big software. In that also, how to generate the reports, and this is all you have to have accounting. This is also additional skills. No, but don't we call it as a additional? This is also part and part of the accounts job we need to have. Why the businesses have grown up now? Why American-based company is now asking for the candidates in India, Hyderabad? Mean to say that that's the reason somebody sitting in America, he can also, order for a product from India. Is now e-commerce business. What is the e-commerce? Online business. When that is the online is now, food is on online, Swiggy, Uber, all these things like a and Zomato, not only food part of it, Amazon, Prime, you're talking about that is a Flipkart, all these things, products online. Now, if you go to America, nobody is going to super bazaars, or they just order it, all the products are coming. And in Hyderabad, there is not only because in India also now, the people have started, if I have to buy a shirt or this thing, I put online, immediately that it is a product is coming to me. What is your job as a in the e-commerce online? When I'm sending immediately the company, if you are working in a company online, if that item is going, in this Hyderabad, I've seen some saris, other, they send it online to foreigners, all. So when you are working for those sort of a companies or where they send the product immediately, you have to make the on the computer how to take that accounting entries. When the sale is done, you know that is a which party you have to make it, and then sale you credit it, and then are there any taxes, CGST, SGST, put it. Then as soon as, because immediately the accounting is to be done, if you forget it, that amount, whether the party will pay or not, or this thing, if it's good, entire business operations, they will be having the problem. That's the reason accounting, immediate accounting, that is the e-commerce part of it. That is a processing accounts, they call it. That's the reason it's now a lot of demand, because due to increase in the volumes of businesses. That's the reason accountant has to look into all these angles. And whatever we have been showing you in the entries, like if I train we are training you manufacturing, trading accounts and other payroll account, everything. You are also passing the, journal entries for a bank interest part of it. If we take a item on a loan or how to pass, and then if we have a lot of expenditure, how to transfer into general ledger, control accounts, all these account, everything is, so that same thing that has to be, we have to understand clearly, then have to be applied in our work sphere. That's the reason we come. So many businesses have come up. Accounts, every business is there. Accountant has to be there. Taxation is there. Accountant, also has to be there. That's the reason I'm just asking you, to get equipped with these updates and go to Google. If you get any information or how to search for information, go to Google and then go for a search, and then so much of where to get. So as an accountant, all these things, I request you need to have a social, all these platforms, isn't it? So you have to be, okay, everything. You are talking about it nowadays, the people are going to have a get the if they want to recruit it, they are also, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, all those. That's companies are using those platforms. Google is being used, and there are also all these software. So I am only requesting you shape your career. What our yeah, I mean, objective is to let our students, let our commerce and management students if you are going for a jobs, please equip yourself with all these technical softwares, accounting and finance, the software too, which is relevant or required for an account. What are they? MS Office, I told you, MS Word, I told you, Excel, advanced Excel, part of it. And then as an internet skills, meant to say, sending the mails, report generation, printouts, everything. These are all the things are required for you. You have to also shaping up you have to add them as your inputs. This will help you. Don't be in a just like somebody has given an advertisement immediately to just make an application. Before going to that, what they have, it is your duty to read what they require. If I'm not having it, and then you say that okay, make a trial. But now it is your duty on that, make a study, make a inquiry. You go to ask your elders or the seniors in that accounting profession. Take their guidance, help. Okay, that is a very very important, and also take advice of our mock interviews also. That is what it is our guidance what we give you in shaping your career. Very very important. Now nowadays, whoever joining our course, as soon as join our course, you also learn these softwares, learn these tools. They are now available on your YouTube or Facebook or anywhere you go. They are also available at a free of cost or a smaller cost. You can do there can self learning. These are also called as a self learning skills. Some of our students the other day he told that sir I learned MS Office through YouTube video. Very great. So like that, these are all the skills. So it is high time for you, high time for us to keep ourselves updated, ready to face the interviewer with our skills. That's what. So now jobs are many. This job, whatever I have mentioned, an American-based company, they wanted in the future also, they want to have a continuous students from us. So that's a reason I'm planning because now don't disappoint me also. Just, I mean, like a not following my suggestions, not uh, learning these things and just go on applying and ignoring my whatever the videos or the classes and then not focusing on these things, it will not help us. So that's the reason. Follow, be serious about these things. Let us face the interviewer with perfect, with adequate skills. Okay, with that only we can shape our career. It's a very good word in your career building. We are there for you as a guide. All our students, I wish you all happy new year again. Thank you. One and all.